everyone, Simmers, welcome back to my channel. So this is my first attempt of the voiceover on this video, and I'm hoping it's going to be the only one and better than my last voiceover on my last video. So if you did bear that voiceover, I do apologise. So I'm back today with a new build. I know I said, like in my previous video, I wanted to build up Newcrest. I still want to do that, but it's just such a plain boring world. So with this video I've come over to Island Living. Also I did start building this on stream and I fell in love with it, so I thought like I have to share it with you guys. Hopefully you love it as much as I do. But here we are. So yeah, here's the modern house. I've managed to fit a second bedroom in this one, which is great, but I just wanted to play with something a bit different, I suppose. So this is on Lagoon Look on, as I said, in Island Living. I'm trying to think of the name and I can't even think of the name. Solani, that's the one. So yeah, it's in Solani on the lot Lagoon Cook, and yeah, it's my modern beach house. It comes in at 89,587 simoleons, so again not too bad, coming under the £100,000 mark. Quite happy with that. Easy to get to if you're playing properly, but if you're like me then you just cheat your money anyway. So yeah, as I said, yeah, I did start building this one on Twitch as a stream, just playing around with it a bit. And well, again, as I said last week, a lot of my builds come to me when I'm asleep, so I was just obviously laying down and, well, not in my sleep, that didn't make sense. What I meant is when I'm laying down trying to get to sleep, a lot of builds come to me, and this was one of them. I only sort of come up with the left side of the build. How do I explain that? The right side now, that's the only bit I did come up with. But again, still, I even just changed that when I was building this, because I just didn't like the way it looked. Trial and error builders back. So yeah, I just tried to put my vision into this house again. But yeah, I built it on stream. Yeah, so I will apologise as well for the bottom left. There's text coming up, and in the top left, that's where my face cam was. So yeah, I've had to cover that up because I didn't know how to quite remove it. But the video's going further than this, so after the actual exterior build's done, the camera will be gone, and I've removed the text in my stream overall because I can have my second monitor up to see the chat anyway, so I didn't need it on the screen. Don't know what I was thinking. Must have been like, oh, I just put it on the screen, you know, just in case I miss what someone said or something, but it didn't show up on my screen anyway, so it's really pointless. So just ignoring that. I've moved it off there now. It'll never be returning, and I'll try and build stuff on stream next time I'm not going to use for YouTube. But as I said, I really fell in love with this house, so I just wanted to share it with you guys. Yeah, did I say it's 2 bedrooms? Yeah, I've built 2 bedrooms. Again, all open plan. 2 bedrooms, all open plan. There's a downstairs toilet sink. Oh, there's a shower downstairs as well. And a proper bathroom upstairs with a bath and a huge walk-in shower. You got a double bedroom which leads onto this massive balcony. This was like one of my first visions. I just wanted to get this balcony built. The thought of it in my head, I just love the idea of it. I'm so pleased with the way it turned out. There's like these hedge boxes around it as well, which I do quite a few builds to like take up some space. Yeah, I've said it enough times, so I'm so happy, like really pleased with how this has turned out. There is a lot of cuts and chops in the first part, obviously, where I've built on stream and I've stopped to talk to people and blah blah blah. I've got music on my live stream as well, so I changed that because I get really bored of the same music. So I've cut it out. I've tried to do it the best I can so there's not too much jumping about, but we'll see. Just watching it over now, obviously, as I'm doing this voiceover, and it's looking okay. It's looking okay. I did go for the same colour schemes as I did on my last house as well. God, I just wanted to have some wood tones in there, but some of the woods that I was using, I was just like, didn't fit the aesthetic vibe that I was going for around the sea house. Yeah, I got there. I played with it. I made it work. I think, in my eyes, I made it work. I'd love to know again what you guys think of it. But yeah, did I mention this is my first voiceover? My first attempt. I'm feeling quite impressed by that. I feel like I'm doing okay so far. So happy about that one. But we'll see. I'm not far into the video. I'm like 6 minutes in. Yeah, we'll just see how that one goes. Also, yeah, I do live stream. I am streaming just like if and whenever. I've probably actually streamed every night for the last 3 nights. I'm quite enjoying it. I'm speaking to a few people, which is really nice. Yeah, it's nice to talk to people on there and getting other people's ideas and what they like about The Sims and like what sort of characters they build and stuff. I'm used to it. I'm so bad at building Sims, really bad at building Sims. So I tend to feel like I'm good at building, so I build. But you know, it's up to anyone's opinion. You might think I'm rubbish at building. Fair enough. Everyone's got their different styles. That sounded really stuck up. I'm so sorry. But what to say? Yeah, streaming. I've streamed like every night the last 3 days. Really, yeah. As I said, I just like talking to people. But I hope you guys like this house. I just thought I'd bring something a bit different. And I like Solani. I get the fact that obviously it's a beach vibe, beach huts, etc, etc. But for me, Solani's a bit too rustic. So again, this is like an island I really want to change into like more of a modern island. Again, out of vets. As I was saying in my last video, I don't think there's very many vets about. There's not very many like restaurants either. So with Solani, I'd love to just like add a vet, make the houses more modern, maybe even like sort of like refurb a house, like a fixer upper, like change it. I just realised how much my chair's creaking. I'm so sorry. But yeah, like refurb some of the older builds and just add like modern fronts on them, because especially it being over the water, I feel like you want like I like glass, you know. I build my houses mainly on the view that you get, so I just wanted to like implement the view and give as much glass as I can. This house does lack in windows a little bit, but I just liked how clean and white the walls stayed. I had bits here and there, windows here and there. I play around with the windows again a bit later because it just look too bare for me right now. But yeah, overall I'm fairly happy with how this build's turned out. Back at it again with all my lights as I was last time. The windows you see in the middle bit, I really did like them there, but the right and left hand side looked really empty, so I thought I may as well just have that wood panel clean. So I do take the windows off a bit like later into the video, and then yeah, I just leave that like a clean wood bit thing. Sorry, I just completely forgot what I was talking about then. Yeah, I left it just a clean bit of wood, and I done like my signature windows, like as I do like the feature windows on the left, and I done like a modern window on the right, and then just left that clear. And then the back, I think I put windows in as well, and I was going to leave it, but it needed something there. I was trying to put greenery up the walls and everything, but it just was not going my way, so I just left it to its natural self, and just thought I'd just put some windows in and just be done with that part. I actually think I cut that bit out. Did I? Yeah, I think I cut the bit out of me attempting it, because there was a lot of it spent messing about, faffing. So here's me testing the windows. This is the windows I went for. I just felt like it was clean, just neat and just tidy. They just wasn't too in your face sort of thing. Yeah, there's quite a bit I did cut out on this video. I think like the floor plan, gosh, how long? I must have been a good like 20 minutes on that floor plan, maybe even longer. Oh, just crazy long. It was just, I couldn't figure out a floor plan. I had a kitchen in one area, then I moved it to another area, then I moved it back to another area. Then I tried something really strange with the kitchen upstairs, and I was like, no, I'm really not feeling this. And I thought I cut this bit out, but I didn't. Playing around with windows again, just nothing was working. So this is what I do, but on the other side. And then I remove the ones in the middle. That's it. Yeah, is that what I do? Yeah. So I keep that like wood wall quite like that. And then I do put another one on the right hand side at some point, I think. I was talking about the little circle on the screen, and that was like my cue to cut the recording. Obviously didn't follow that cue myself. Yeah, quite happy with how this one turned out. And the pool at the back, that was like a massive... I wish you could build pools in Solani lots, like over the sea. Like, I sort of understand why you can, but at the same time, I don't understand, because you can make like makeshift pools like I've done. So I've just used like, obviously you have to leave it separate because it's a different type of foundation, but I've made it a step. I like the way it turned out anyway, but obviously I'll just use like the foundation pieces and just put like the white foundation walls on that to make like a wall. Yeah, I think that's what I'm trying to say. I'm sure you've seen it already, but you'll see it again, especially at the end. There's quite a few pictures of it at the end, because I love the pool. I do that on a lot of my Solani builds. So, but yeah, going on the inside, it's not massive. The kitchen diner's huge. The living room's quite small. The main bedroom's quite big, and then like the second bedroom's like okay. Like, it's not huge. I mean, you could probably fit a double bed if you wanted to, but I've just put a single for now. Just to give it room. I've like treated it as a spare bedroom. But I just thought, like, if you're going to live in a house like this, I know I'd probably be outside like 95% of the time. So it's like, you don't want too much indoors. Like, there is a little chill area where you can just watch the TV overnight, and you can look over the sea as well, which I just love. Up at the living room and the dining room. Like, just, this is like a massive dream. I just love to live in a house like this. Yeah, I think this is where I cut out the floor plan. So I'll show you me deleting all the walls, but then I'm just like, floor plan, I'll cut that out. I think this is the part now. Yeah, so you see a bit of it. This just went on for ages. This is where I wanted the stairs either way, so I put that in first. And then, there we go, cut to the floor plan. So originally, that was going to be the dining area where the sofa is. Kitchen was going to be right at the back, so by like the small back door, I called it, on the left hand side. And then on the right hand side, I was going to do like the living room and seating area, but then I thought, as I said a minute ago, like, if you live in a house like this and where it is, you're not going to spend a lot of time indoors. So I've made it like a entertainment house, if you like, so you can have guests over and stuff, and like big families on the Harvest Fest and whatnot. So yeah, I put the kitchen on the right hand side now, which isn't huge. It's a nice sized kitchen, but I really wanted to implement the windows with the dining room and like have a really nice overlook. This all changes anyway as well, where the living room is. I've now got like a second bathroom there, because I just thought you walk straight into the door, straight into a living room with no windows, no views. So I just thought I would just put it at the back and keep it nice and tidy there. Again, go for my pure whitewash walls, but I done something cool with the bathroom here, which I really liked. I thought that worked out really well. Bit different. I don't normally do that very much. I might do that more often. But I definitely need to like play around with my colour scheme a bit more, because I do keep it quite simple. And never used these doors before, and I fell in love with them. But a lot of changes. As I said in my last video, like, a lot of building with me is like trial and error. So I build something, I put it where I think I want it, then I'm just like, no. A lot of my builds as well, like, only build a little bit, and then I'll get the basics done, and I'll do like the interior a little bit, and then I'll like come away from the game for like you know, an hour to overnight, and then I'll just be like thinking of stuff in my head, like, should have put the living room where it is, or the front seating room where it is, shouldn't have put the kitchen where it is. So that's what makes me change it up quite a lot. I mean, I'm sure now watching it back there'll be things that I want to change again, but no, I'm really pleased with how this one's turned out this time. I can't complain. Anyway, I hope you're all having a really good week. Well, it's Monday, so I hope your week's starting well and you're going to have a good week. Yeah. I hope you had a nice weekend. That's what I was trying to say, but couldn't get that out. I hope you had a nice weekend. So, but yeah, as well, definitely check out my stream, because I'm enjoying streaming. So, be good to check that out. I also cut out me doing the decor items, like pictures on the walls. Yeah, was it like pictures on the walls, plants, all sorts of stuff. I'll show you a little bit here, but like, so obviously I come away from my build after this sort of bit. Like, I've done the basics here. I was really tired at this point as well, so I think that's why I wasn't happy with it. So when I come back to it, change a few bits around, and then I go into like detail mode, you know, plants, pictures, etc., and I just like splurge 45 minutes into moving stuff about, putting stuff in places, and I just thought, like, even I watched it back and it turned my video up to like, I think I'm on like 27 minutes with this video as it stands. This is how it will be uploaded, but I think it took my video to like 40 minutes, 38 minutes, and I was watching it back and I was literally just flicking through a catalogue trying to find specific items, and then I see an item, I think, oh, I like that, not get it out, continue looking for what I was looking for, get that item out, and I think, actually I could put that other item I just saw somewhere else, and then I'm flicking through for another 5 minutes to find that item. So I really did faff a lot with the decor. I love this little trick. I can't remember, I've seen a YouTuber do it. Who did I see do it? I can't remember, but I just love having them sofas behind the bed. It just gives the bed a bit of a different vibe to me. But yeah, just a minute ago as well, I went to decorate that bedroom with some like plants and stuff, and I told myself just before that, I was like, no, don't do it now, do not do it. Like, what's the saying? Leave it for now, so the video is easier to cut and stuff, and come back to that towards the end to see how much time you've put this video up to anyway. So I left that. I just have a drink of water, 2 seconds. I'm back. Rather parched, I must say. So, what was I saying? Yeah, so I was like, I'm not going to decorate now because I don't know how long this video is going to go for anyway. And if I watch a Sims video myself personally, like over like half an hour, I think, I'm just like, yeah, about half hour, I'm like, I can't do it. So I try and keep it in like a watchable time frame, which means I'm gonna probably cut out a lot of the stuff in this video because I spent too long. And I think as well, building on stream, you're obviously talking to people at the same time, and I'm always checking that my stream's running okay. I've got music in the background, so I'm like forever changing the music in the background. So it's like I'm wasting a lot of time, which would like, so basically this build would probably normally take me about, like, to build the actual house about an hour and 15 minutes, but I think it took like nearly an hour and 45 minutes to just do this one build. That's just like the exterior walls as well, and like the pool area and the back decking and stuff. It took me like an hour and 10, hour and 15 minutes. So I forgot what I was saying. Oh no, I completely forgot what I was saying. Oh god, I'm singing Jesus. Sorry. What was I saying? This is so bad. something about building on stream. Yeah, so it takes, yeah, so this took me about an hour and 10, hour and 15 minutes, because I was building it on stream and like talking to people and stuff. I think I like took up to about an hour and 45 minutes ish. So I had a lot to cut and things took me a lot longer. Like the floor plan, I don't think I ever spent so long on a floor plan before. Yeah, so here we go. This is the build that I've come out with. I just love it. The fact that I watch this back, I'm just like, I was just laying in bed thinking of this. This is what I love about The Sims. I just lay in bed, like my dream job is like an architecture. I'd love to design houses. But like I lay in bed and just think about all these house designs and stuff. And some of it you can't do in The Sims, you know. I come up with stuff like curved walls, round buildings and stuff. Strange, really strange stuff. But obviously you can't do it in The Sims, but the majority of it you can. And I love just watching it back and just thinking, I was literally half asleep when I thought of this build. I loved it in my head, and now it's, as they say, pen to paper. Now it's like real, and I've built it. I love it. I just love the way it's turned out, and it's just amazing what your mind can do. Especially when you forget the sentence that you were just talking about, like I do a lot. But you'll see what I'm like. Like with building, I put stuff down. I hate it. I just change it. Like, it doesn't work for me. But I am honestly, hands up, stuck in a bit the same style with like modern houses. I think everyone's got like their own style. And as I said in my last video, I really do want to venture out and try different types of builds. I'm gonna do like a British home build soon. I think that'd be fun. Obviously because, well, I'm from England, if you didn't know, so it's, yeah, I think it'd be cool just to build a British style home, to my knowledge, and give me a bit of a different building style, I suppose, because I love wood flooring and tiles and clean, modern, fresh looking stuff, and like wood in the bedroom and etc, etc. But obviously with the UK being so cold, a lot of people tend to have like carpet around their house, so I think I'll implement that into my build and be realistic and use carpet and stuff. Oh, I forgot to put something in the house. I remembered the bin, but I wanted to put a thermostat and a fire alarm. No, I'd forget something or two, but I remembered a pet bowl and a pet bed. I think I put 2 pet bowls, a pet bed, and then I put like the toy box out in the garden for the pets. So yeah, I just missed 2 vital things. You're going to be boiling hot in this house because there's no fans either, and if you have a fire, no one's going to know. I mean, you live on top of the sea, so I suppose that's quite handy. You know, I'm sure that would put a fire out. But I will go back, because I've not actually uploaded this to the gallery yet, which reminds me, I will upload this to the gallery, and I will leave everything linked down below. So be sure to check it out and download it if you want to. But yeah, before I put it on the gallery, I'll add the fire alarm and the thermostat. And in all my builds as well, I always put the thermostat next to the front door, because I just feel like it works a bit better. You always remember it is as well, because it's so small, I always lose stuff. I mean, the fire alarm I don't really care about because you don't see it, so I try to hide it up above the cooker. But like the thermostat, I'm always losing them, so I always put one by the front door. And sometimes I'll just put one like in the main bedroom on the 2nd floor, just because you know where it is. Yeah, so I think you saw the last of the video. If I go back, so you saw where the living room's moved to. It's literally just on the other side of that door now. And then where it was before, there's now a bathroom. I just wanted to make use of the space as well. Like rewatching my video from last week, I was just a bit like, there was a massive gap in the hallway, so I wasn't happy with that. So I wanted this time to try and fill it, which I feel like I've done. I always put computers in my build, so I've just put the computer in the hallway area under the stairs. And I have player tested it as well. Everything works fine. Just trying to remind myself what I haven't done. Yeah, so obviously, yeah, and then the bathrooms. What am I talking about? So everything plays fine. So yeah, I'll put the bathroom, like the hallway front entrance bit first, just to take up a bit of space so it doesn't look so bare like my last build. That's the thing for me. Like I said, I'm trial and error, and I look at my last builds and I've learned the mistake I made in that one. So I've tried to correct it in this one, but this is why I need you guys as well. Please help me and just give me honest feedback, because it's just, I like to realise what I've done wrong that I can change in my next build and make it better. So yeah, I was going to talk about something, but I actually can't remember yet again. Well, this has been good, isn't it? My first voiceover, and I feel a lot more confident than last week. I'm not shaking, I'm not freaking out, talking gibberish. It's my normal conversation with someone. But yeah, so it's my modern beach house, built on lagoon look in Solani, 89,587 simoleons, and I will put it up on the gallery, and everything will be linked down below. Check out my social medias as well, because they'll also be linked down below. I just hit my knee. Ow. Ow. But yeah, they'll be linked down below as well. That really hurt, sorry. Yeah, and also my Twitch. Defo check my Twitch out. So yeah, this is the end of the video now anyway. Coming on to screenshots. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching. Bye.